Hello everybody, welcome to the Snail and Algae channel. Today I am very excited to show you the feeding video of the black neon Tetras and my Redline Rasboras. I've gotten them for a while now, quarantining them for 3 weeks before I moved them to my main tanks. I'm really impressed by how pretty they are now. The colors are all shining, so bright. I love it. I love to just watch them munching on the sticky pellet that I have. They were very afraid of me at the very beginning when I first got them, often running away and hiding whenever I get close to the tank. But after 3 weeks, I think they start to recognize me. So whenever I get close to the tank, they'll first swim away, and after a while, they would all swim back as a group. It's so nice to see them schooling together, and I'm just so happy that both of these fish are just staying in this tank in a very peaceful manner. I didn't plan to have 2 species of fish in this tank at the beginning. I had my killifish before in this tank. Unfortunately, they didn't really survive in this tank for some reason. I've got 100 of the small tiny my killifish, but unfortunately, for some reason, they just die slowly. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the water parameter, the temperature, or just the fast flow of the filter that I have in this tank of mine. With zero idea on what to house in this tank, I went to the local fish store to see what they have in hand. I love to purchase a school of fish, and sometimes what I want is not available at the fish shop. So because I don't have anything in mind, I was also very flexible. I guess this is a good thing in a way that I found these treasures. It wasn't without any challenges though, and here's a story why I ended up with 2 species of fish in this tank. When I first got the red Rasbora, or when I first saw the red Rasbora during my visit to the local fish store, I was quite fascinated by its really dominant red or orangey line on its body. I'm a Rasbora person, so I was really happy to learn that there is a Rasbora called the Redline Rasbora. So it was selling for a very good price for 100 pieces of them, and I've decided that okay, I'm gonna try them out and I think they're gonna do well in my very scaped and green planted tank. So I bought 100 of them. Unfortunately, the batch that I bought wasn't very good. I had a huge casualty for I think 2 weeks during the quarantine period. There is always some of them that died. When I look at the tank in the morning, it's really sad, but that was my story. I did not know what happened as well, but I know this tank is well established. The water was good because I have a couple of autosinklers inside, and also some amino shrimp and ghost shrimp, and they were surviving really well. So today I probably end up having only 30 plus of the Redline Rasboras with me, and the good news is they are thriving now, doing really well. At the beginning, some of them jumped out of my tank, and now I've covered my tank up and I don't see any jumping Rasboras anymore. I think it's also because they are now used to the size of my tank, the environment of my tank, and thankfully just have stopped jumping. Let's talk a little bit about the black neon Rasboras. The black neon Tetras. I'm not really a Tetra person, especially the blue neon Tetra. Me and my wife are not a fan of the blue neon Tetra, so we never wanted to get those for our tank. So one day we went to the local fish store, and this local fish store it's like we actually quite like this fish store. They sell fish that's already packaged in a bag, and they sell it in bulk. In my opinion, this reduces potential contamination, bacteria, or diseases when local fish shop put the new fish and mix it with other fish. You just don't know what you get. So I'm always always into buying fish in bulk that is in a package. So we saw this black neon Tetra that is on sale and packed in 50 pieces a pack. My wife liked it. She liked the color, she liked the size of it, and they look pretty healthy. So we brought it home, and that's how we came home with another species of fish that we plan to house in our 1 meter tank. After 3 weeks of being in the quarantine tank that was set up for these black neon Tetras, it is finally time to put them into this 1 meter tank. We were so excited. Then it comes the biggest challenge. How do you catch this 50 black neon Tetras in a small tank, in a 2 feet tank. It sounded like, or rather, it doesn't seem to be something that's difficult, at least in my opinion. But it was so hard to catch them, even though I have a big size fish net. They were just hiding behind the plants, swimming so fast around the net. It was such a challenge to catch all of them. And that is why what you're seeing here is actually not 50 black neon Tetras. I only managed to catch 25 of them. Because after catching 25 of them, I've decided to give up. It was just too difficult. So I still have another half of them in my quarantine tank. And if you have any good suggestion on how I can catch them in a planted quarantine tank, let me know. I have tried draining the water to the lowest level and try to capture them. But they were just hiding in between the plants. So if I do it or try it a bit harder, I might just damage the plants. So let me know if you know of a way to catch fish in a planted tank. Let's talk a little bit about the plants in this tank. I'm a fan of this Anubias pinto, and I'm so glad it's growing well in this tank. This is Anubias battery that I just moved into the tank for 3 weeks, and I think it's acclimating really well. Unfortunately, the Javafin trident I've got, it's not doing super well after being here for 6 months. I wonder if this is due to the recent temperature fluctuation. This is the Cryptocoryne Spiritus Red that I just got 3 months ago. Really happy with this. And this one is my Cryptocoryne Balancy. I had this and moved it from my old tank. My foreground plant is the Liliopsis brasiliensis. Don't really know how to pronounce this, but it's doing pretty well in my tank. A slow grower, which I really like, and it is able to tolerate 30 degrees Celsius of water from time to time, or 87 Fahrenheit. It's so funny that if you look at the tank right now, the black neon tetra are still feeding, while the redline Rasboras are just resting. Here's one of my favorite plants, the Nymphaea sp. Peru. I hope it's gonna grow tall here. I also moved this Anubias galbia variegated from a previous tank. It looks so pretty here. This is one of the weirdest or funniest moments that I see when I was recording this video. The Redline Rasboras grouped together staying close to the upper section of the tank and just staying stagnant there after eating for 30 minutes. Look at them. Look at the orange, red stripe on them, the beautiful eyes, and I think some of them are maybe female and pregnant. Anyway, look at them. It just feels like they're having a food coma. Like, I've gotten enough of my dinner today. I just want to have a rest. The way they just being stationary there, that reminds me of the cichlids, the Bolivian ram, as well as the German blue ram, because they would normally just swim and then stop and then swim again and stop. I just love that stop motion, allowing you to appreciate their beauty. We're around 40 minutes in to this feeding session. The pellet seems to be almost gone. I think they have consumed at least 60% of it, and the Redline Rasboras are coming back for food. Some of those at least, but the black neon Tetras, they are still pretty hungry, appreciating the food. Here's a full view of my tank with really heavy hardscape on the left side and the right side, and me trying to build a path in the middle. Really happy with how the foreground grass are growing and how the Anubias are growing as well. Here you see very hungry growth shrimp trying to get some leftover or the residue of the pellet that's dropping. They are normally very, very brave, not afraid of being attacked by the fish. They would just swim all the way up, and sometimes even fighting food with either the Rasboras or the Tetras, attacking them, just trying to show dominance. It's quite funny to watch. The good thing about having a lot of fish in a tank is that when you start feeding them a pellet like this, you can be rest assured that they can finish it, and that just means that there's less wastage inside the tank, and you get to really sit down, get a cup of tea or a coffee and appreciate them. It's just one of the best things I like about having a planted tank, and also having fish inside. It's just so relaxing mentally. I'm not sure if you feel the same with me, but this is really what I enjoy the most about this hobby. We're almost done here with the palette, and this is the view that I really like. If you look at the tank, the reflection of the hardscape and the plant, it's there's something special about it. Alright, there's enough talking on this video today. I think it's time to leave the last 5 minutes in silence so that you can appreciate the fish finishing the sticky palette, enjoy the tank, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you like me to do more of such video. Thank you for tuning in.